allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, Council, Mayor, City Treasurer, Deputy Clerk, and audience. This is the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting for Monday, October 10th, and the roll will show that all members are present with the exception of Councilman Wadsworth.
He is excused.
So noted. Tonight's council meeting agenda is as follows. Number 1, agenda, 2 minutes, 3 petitioner, 4 chairperson's report, 5 mayor's report, 6A clerk's report, 6B treasurer's report, 7 public comment, 8 unfinished business, 9 new business, 10 communication, 11 is warrant 16-19, and number 12 adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
So moved.
Support.
Been motion by Mr. Kraut, supported by Ms. Abdo for approval of agenda as presented. Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Mikowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, agenda accepted.
Number 2 are the minutes. Under line item 2A for approval are the minutes from the regular council meeting that was held on October the 3rd, 2016.
So moved. Support.
Been motion by Ms. Mikowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe for the approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting, which was October 3rd, 2016. Ms. Mikowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Line item 2B for approval are the minutes from the special meeting that was held on October 3rd, 2016 at 7:15 p.m. This was a study session regarding the DUWA.
So move for approval of the special meeting minutes.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Mikowski, for the approval of the minutes from the special meeting held October the 3rd, 2016 study session. Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Mikowski,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
There are no petitioners on the agenda. Number 4 is the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Earlier tonight at 7:15, we had a study session, and it's concerning the IT agreement between the City of Romulus and Oakland County. Tonight, the chairperson doesn't have any report tonight.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'll move to accept your report.
I'll support it.
Been motioned by Ms. Mikowski, supported by Ms. Choate, to accept the chairperson's report. Ms. Mikowski. Ms.
Yes.
Choate.
Yes.
Mr. Kraut.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved, and thank you.
Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Good evening, City Council, Treasurer, Clerk, Deputy Clerk, and audience. Tonight I brought this quote, and I brought this one in mind to the Wadsworth family, and it goes as this: "Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something or something else is more important than that fear." And I picked that because this last week, Councilman Wadsworth shared that he's got his wife has a health challenge again. She is diagnosed and going to be battling cancer again. And, we've all been through it. It's an absolutely horrible disease. His family's been touched by it. Mine has, many others. And I just want the Wadsworth family to know, and to all of us to know, that Romulus is strong. We started this Romulus Strong campaign, and to Bill and to Jean, that our hearts and our love and our prayers will be going out in a fierce way for your family and all those who are battling right now as well. Here it is October, right? And it's basically a tough disease, but with a lot of help and support and love and medical technology, she'll get through it, and we'll all get through it. So with that, just want to make sure that we keep our thoughts and prayers with them. Also on the agenda, I added one item. We didn't amend it, so I do have an additional item that I'll add. We're not going to do that tonight? Okay, not a problem. We won't do that tonight. We do not have a video clip, but we have live in person, Jasmine Dancy, so she's going to give us an update on some of the projects.
Good evening, everybody. Just have a couple of events to mention for going on this week. This Wednesday is our closing day of our farmers market with shortened hours. It'll only be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So please come out. It'll be our last day. And just a shout out, thank you to all of our vendors, patrons, and our market manager and supervisor for all their time and efforts this year. This Friday is our Fall Family Fun Festival, and it will be in the Historical Park from 5 to 8 p.m. Lots of free events, including hay rides, historical storytelling, pumpkin painting, and concessions. And one of the highlights of the hay rides at our Fun Fest is going to be being able to get an up-close look at all of our downtown scarecrows. So we have 52 scarecrows this year, which is about 20 more than last year. So it's really great news. And be on the lookout for a Facebook album on our city page this week. And you can vote for your favorites using your likes through the end of this month. So please take a look at that. The Historical Cemetery Board is obviously holding their Euchre Tournament fundraiser, and I'm sure Jan will mention that, and I know she just said that there's only 3 tickets left, so if you do want to attend that event, make sure you get a hold of her very soon. Blue Sky will be holding their annual Trunk or Treat on this Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m., and also, we are still accepting registrations for co-ed Pee-wee basketball for ages or grades kindergarten through 2nd grade, and the registration deadline for that is October 21st. And save the date for later this month, the Romulus Athletic Center will be holding Rack or Treat on Sunday, October 30th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. This event is free for members and $5 for non-members. So a lot of fun activities going on. Remember to stay tuned in following our meeting for our complete news show or visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz. A lot of good things going on, as you know, particularly that Fall Fest is coming up. So, normal report for action items. First item is a request to concur with the administration, authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached intergovernmental agreement with Wayne County, accepting $25,314 grant for improvements for the outdoor track outside the Athletic Center. And
I'll move. Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Makowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe. This is to concur with the administration, authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached intergovernmental agreement with Wayne County, accepting $25,314 grant for improvements to the Romulus Athletic Center outdoor track. Any discussion? No discussion. Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
thank you, council. The next item B, there's actually 2 motions required on that one. The first one is a request to concur with the administration, authorize the adoption of the attached resolution to designate Kathy Ritter as the city's alternate representative to the Alliance of Downriver Watersheds.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Ms. Roscoe.
I'll make that motion to concur with administration and authorize the adoption of the attached resolution to designate Kathy Ritter as the city's alternate representative to the Alliance of Downriver Watersheds.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Kraut. And this is to concur with the administration, authorize the adoption of the attached resolution to designate Kathy Ritter as the city alternative representative to the Alliances of Downriver Watersheds. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. And the second motion on that request is to concur with the administration, authorize the adoption of the attached resolution designating Kathy Ritter to the city's alternate representative for the Alliance of Rouge Communities.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Makowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe, to concur with the administration, authorize the adoption of the attached resolution to designate Kathy Ritter as the city alternative representative to the Alliance of Rouge Communities. Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Item C is a request to concur with the administration, authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached intergovernmental agreement with Wayne County for Eureka Road Concrete Patching Project Phase 2. This is between Vining Road and Wayne Road with an estimated cost share of $59,450. Those funds have been verified and available in the budget for routine maintenance account. And with that's our 50% of the portion, and that's basically required to be paid up front for the working capital advance.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ms.
I'd like
Choate?
I'd like to make the motion that we concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with Wayne County for Eureka Road Concrete Patching Project Phase 2, which would be between Vining Road and Wayne Road, with an estimated cost share of $59,450, with a 50% portion of our commitment required to be paid upfront as working capital advance.
Been motioned by Ms. Choate, supported by Mr. Kraut. This is concur with the administration, authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached intergovernmental agreement with Wayne County. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote. Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Mr. Mikowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion is approved.
Thank you, council. Next item is a request to authorize and renew our annual Downriver Community Conference membership dues for the city. The amount's $4,750, and those funds are verified and budgeted out of the general fund account.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Mikowski, supported by Ms. Abdo, to authorize and renew our annual Downriver Community Conference membership dues for the city of Romulus, and this is in the amount of $4,750. Ms. Mikowski,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Next item up is a request to concur with the administration, Pessany, to the Police, Fire, and Safety Commission with a term expiring July 22nd, 2018. That's to fill a vacancy.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to appoint to the Police, Fire, and Safety Commission, Charles Pensky.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Choate, and this is to concur with the administration and approve the appointment of Charles Pesky to the Police, Fire, and Safety Commission with a term ending July 22nd, 2018. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Choate?
Yes.
Ms. Mikowski?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Council, last action item is a request to concur with the administration, authorize the closure of Hunt Street, and that's going to be between Bibbins and Goddard, beginning 4 p.m. Friday, this Friday, October 14th, and ending 8:30 p.m. on Friday the same day. And that's basically for our Community Services Department Family Fall Fun Fest, so that area will be hosting that area, so we kind of close down the road, be all kinds of fun activities, so please come out and support that.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion for the
Support.
road closure for Hunt Street for this Friday, October 14th, 2016.
The motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Kraut, to concur with the administration to authorize the close of Hunt Street from Bibbins to Goddard Road, beginning at 4 p.m. on Friday, October 14th, and ending at 8:30 on Friday, October 14th. Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Mr. Mikowski,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, the motion is approved.
Thank you, council. Next item is item of information, and that other item I'll bring back at a following meeting. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you.
6A is the Clerks Report. 6A1 for second reading and final adoption is the International Property Maintenance Code Appendix A, board-up standards for open and unsecure structures. The first reading for this ordinance was approved by council on Monday, September 26, 2016.
So moved. Support.
Motion by Ms. Mikowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for For the second reading, final adoption of International Property Maintenance Code, Appendix A, Board of Standards for the Opening and Insecure Structure. And as mentioned, this first reading for this ordinance was approved by council on Monday, September the 26th. Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Crop,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
6A2, this is an application for a new industrial facilities tax exemption certificate. In accordance with PA 198 of 1974 as amended, FCA US LLC has submitted an application for a 7-year IFT exemption certificate, which is a tax abatement, for 1 year of construction plus 6 years abatement for real property improvements at their new facility to be located at 16950 Pine. The applicant indicates that this project is expected to create approximately 137 new jobs with a total project cost of $25,650,000. The first step in this process is to schedule a public hearing. The public hearing date requested is for Monday, October 24th, 2016 at 6:30.
So moved for a public hearing on October 24th at 6:30.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Roscoe. And this is for FCA US LLC 16950 Pine, Romulus, Michigan, application for the new industrial facility tax exemption certificate. And on that note, it's always good to, when I hear that word jobs, to come into the community, stuff that really make you feel really good about the city of Romulus, anytime you can bring jobs into Romulus. With that, Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Mr. Crop,
Yes.
Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
6A3 for second reading and final adoption is Budget Amendment 1516-23, General Fund in the amount of $61,180. This budget amendment was introduced at the council meeting of October 3rd, 2016.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Makowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for second reading, final adoption of Budget Amendment 15/16-23, General Fund. Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Crop,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Abdo,
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
6A4 for second reading and final adoption is Budget Amendment 1516-24, General Funds in the amount of $500. And this budget amendment was introduced at the council meeting of October 3rd, 2016.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion for second reading, final adoption of Budget Amendment 15/16-24, General Fund.
I'll support that.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Choate, for second reading and final adoption of a budget amendment 15/16-24 for general fund. Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Mr. Crowd,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo. Chair votes yes, motion approved.
And the last item under my report is 6A5, and this is second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 1617-11, General Funds, in the amount of $1,775. This budget amendment was introduced on October 3rd, 2016.
So moved.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Makowski, supported by Mr. Crowd. Second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 16/17-11, the general fund. Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Mr. Crowd,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
For your information, we have communication from Wayne County Community College District, and it's regarding their taxation of college district for the 2016 year. Mr. Chair and Council, before I close, I have a few announcements I'd like to make, if I can. first, I'd like to acknowledge, this was homecoming weekend all over. We had college homecoming games and high school, so this was pretty special here in Romulus. And it's kind of exciting weekend for the Barton family. First, I'm surprised he didn't say anything under his report. The Lions won. Mr. Barton,
You can't believe it, that's why.
I gotta check it out first.
He's still in shock.
I'm really surprised. I was
I'm in
shocked.
shock.
We were kind of waiting, Mr. Barton. And then secondly, his granddaughter, Mayana Barton Clark, she was the 2016 homecoming queen. So congratulations, Mr. Barton. I don't know if Romulus High School won their game, did they?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a great weekend. So Romulus won, the Lions won, and your granddaughter won. So congratulations.
Right, great weekend.
And with that win, Romulus qualifies for the playoffs.
Awesome, awesome. All right, go Eagles.
All right.
Also, I want to, I'm sure it's election time and the news media just keeps us all entertained, doesn't it? But there's just a little announcement. I'd like to announce to everyone that tomorrow is the last day to register to vote for this election. So you have until 4 o'clock tomorrow. Give us a call, visit the website. You can download a form, come by and see us. Forms, they're available, and there are a lot of groups out there that are doing voter registration. I do want to announce that we were able to go to the high school and register students. I worked collaboratively with Mr. Hanson at the high school, and he was great. And we worked together to get our seniors, those that are going to be 18, registered. So I believe we were able to reach our goal, and there were about 80 students that are going to be 18 by election day. So we're able to get them registered. So that's huge, and we're really, really excited about that. So again, if you're not registered, or if you're a new resident here in Romulus, you've got to register here in Romulus in order to vote here. So you have until tomorrow. Also, we really want to encourage absentee voting, no lines, no phone calls, no hassle. So our numbers are up, and we're very excited about that. So give us a call, visit the website. All of the information actually is available on the website. I'd like to thank Jasmine Dancy for doing a great job keeping the website updated for us. And also, we have our second issue of a leaflet we put out that has a lot of election news and information. So we found it to be very helpful. This will be distributed at the library, the senior center, the post office. So again, spread the word, share the news. Again, we want everyone to vote. Every vote matters. So give us a call if you have any questions. Thank you, Mr. Chair and Council.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
And with that, that concludes the clerk's report.
All right, thank you, Madam Clerk.
6B is the treasurer's report.
Good evening, council, mayor, clerk, deputy clerk, and audience. I have one item under my report. I am respectfully requesting that city council consider approval and adoption of the attached agreement for IT services with Oakland County.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion
Okay.
to accept the IT agreement between the city of Romulus and Oakland County.
I'll support that.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Choate, and this is for motion for LT agreement between the city of Romulus and Oakland County. Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Choate,
Yes.
Ms. Makowski,
Yes.
Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Chair votes yes, and motion is approved.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. And that is it for my report.
Thank you, Madam Treasurer.
Number 7 is public comment, and this is the portion of our agenda that's set aside for those that are in the audience. If you would like to have comments, please raise your hand, and after you've been acknowledged by our Mayor Pro Tem, approach the podium and state your name. We ask that you please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Any comments that's warranted a response from our council or the mayor will be, please make note that that will be done under unfinished business of the agenda. Mr. Chair, we do not have any written requests.
Any comments from the audience? No one comment, okay. Let's use the mic, just speak, yeah, kind of direct.
It's really not a comment, it's a applaud yous all for the work that you do. This is the first time I've ever been to one of your city council meetings, and you were saying something about elections. Well, I'm from Canada, but I can't vote. But I wanted to say to all of you, I wish you the best, and that you guys are doing a very fine job here in Romulus, from what I understand and from what I see. And I just want to congratulate anyone who's running. That's all I want to say.
Thank you.
So,
Okay, thank you. Any other comments from the audience? No other comments? Okay, we'll close that out. Madam Clerk.
Okay, number 8 is unfinished business.
Any other finishes?
Number 9 is new business. Number 10 is communication. Number 11 for approval is warrant 16-19.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Ms. Cho?
I'd like to move that we pay warrant 1619 in the following funds. General Fund, $65,908.60. Major Street Fund, $22,778.89. Local Street Fund, $5,859.96. Merriman Road Special Assessment, $6,965. Street Lighting Fund, $47,775.81. Community Employee Activities, $3,300. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $1,039.50. CDBG, $393.24. 911 Service Fund, $10,181.99. Law Enforcement, $1,184.85. Narcotics Forfeiture Fund, $3,075.60. Library Fund, $2,555.69. DDA, $9,121.73. Tifa District 2, $2,485.69. Tifa Vining Road Construction, $258,984.62. Water and Sewer Fund, $391,501.45. Motor Vehicle Fund, $56,256.77. Retirees Insurance Benefits, $10,371.48. Property and Liability Self-Insurance Fund, $10,000. Revolving Fund, $5,659.46. Current Tax Fund, $3,912,288.81. Payroll Fund, $9,373.21, for a grand total $4,837.62. Wait, let me start over. $4,837,062.35.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Cho, supported by Mr. Kraut. And this is to pay warrant number 16-19 for $4,837,062.35. Ms. Cho?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Makowski?
yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, warrant number 16-19 will be paid.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Before we adjourn, it would be remiss of me if I did not mention this, and I apologize, I completely forgot. I have election on the brain. Last week was the ribbon cutting for the new cemetery gate, and I apologize, Ms. Lemon, that I didn't say anything. Those that came out, thank you, but I really want to congratulate the cemetery board. If you get a chance, if you haven't, drive by Shook Road. It's a beautiful gate. It's something, it really adds so much to the cemetery. So would you mind just joining me in a round of applause to Jan Lemon and the cemetery board? She worked hard, and anybody that knows her, when she puts her mind to something, she had a vision. We're like, okay? And it's come to fruition, and it's just something that we, as residents here in Romulus, can all be proud of. So again, pardon me for kind of being out of order here, but I did want to mention that and just encourage everybody, just drive by. You don't have to go in there, just drive by and see our beautiful gate.
Okay,
All
great,
right.
great.
Thank you. Now with that, number 12 is adjournment.
So moved.
It's been motioned by Ms. Makowski, supported by Ms. Roscoe for adjournment. Ms. Makowski?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Cho?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we are adjourned. And thank you.